Hey guys, it's T and I am back with another video. I'm gonna expose myself because I also feel like a sham. I'm wearing pajamas right now. I put this fancy necklace on so it doesn't look like I'm wearing pajamas. Today's video is about the 5 loudmouth commandments. I do not self-identify as a loudmouth. Frankly, I just think I have opinions, I voice them. There are many occasions where I keep my mouth shut and I feel like a loudmouth doesn't do that. If you want to call me loud, you are absolutely correct because old girl has no volume control. And I'm a little bit outspoken and sometimes outlandish, but I refuse to accept the title of a loudmouth. 1, because it has a negative connotation, and 2, because you have guys who have no filter and they never get called loudmouths. It's only women who get called loudmouths. However, there are loudmouths that I know in the real world who just never stop talking. Hell, I'm friends with a lot of them. Now, the main trouble being a loudmouth is that things will come out your mouth, and sometimes you really ain't ready for the repercussions of what's coming back. I mean, sometimes if you about that life, it doesn't mean that hands move. But other times it's just repercussions and consequences that you don't feel like dealing with in life. Oh, I'm ashy. Hold on. Hold up. Where's my lotion at? I swear, I always have the ashiest hands when I record videos. Let's go. 5 commandments you should follow if you're a loudmouth, ever been called a loudmouth, think you might be a loudmouth, possibly don't want to deal with loudmouth consequences. Your girl gotcha. Commandment 1. Thou shalt know thy audience. Now, my grandma once told me that you could say anything you want to any person you'd like, as long as you know how to say it. I have learned that this is absolutely accurate. So maybe it's your homegirl who asks you to do something and what you really want to do is give her this face like, no? For your homegirl, that's cool. But let's say your boss. Your boss brings you something to do and tells you that she really needs you to do this and hope that you can pull through and prove that you can deliver effectively. And while I want to tell her, oh girl, your request is dumb, do it yourself, you can't do that. So sometimes the loudmouth has to just, shift their loudmouth position. Oh yeah, I would totally love to do this for you. It's not a problem. I'm a little bit backed up today. I have a bit of a backlog from yesterday and I have a few things on my to-do list. Would you mind if I got to this in a few hours? If not, it's okay. I can let the other people know that I will be a little bit delayed on their deliverables. Just let me know what you'd like me to do. Work like a charm. Know who you're talking to, know how you need to be talking to them, and adjust accordingly. Commandment 2. Thou shalt know when to shut the hell up. Now guys, I have to admit I struggle with this commandment. Day after day, I have to remind myself to stay on the right side of that thin line that separates outspoken from insufferable bitter bitty. Between speaking your mind and then just being that always got something to say, almost like a little tick that like, yo, shut up. Nobody cares about your opinion. Now I know you're gonna say, but T, you talk on YouTube and you give your opinion when nobody cares about it. But you're watching a video, so you must care a little bit, right? I posted a tweet today and somebody who was not even mentioned decided to respond and take issue with it. I'm on one side of the line, you on the other. I realize that media is partly to blame. Y'all feel so inspired by the Ninis and the Tammys and the Kenyas of the world. Girl, they gonna lead you wrong. You don't always have to speak. And sometimes when you speak, you just look dumb. Learn when to shut up, okay? If you always have a response, your responses mean less. When you pick and choose when you want to talk, your words actually carry weight. Don't backflip over the line. Get a magnifying glass, find that line, and stay on one side of it. Commandment number 3. Thou shalt not get it twisted. You have this opinion in your head, specifically of people, but also of things. You cannot see any of the other facts. Someone says they don't like your dress and she a hater, she ain't got this, she ain't got that. No, boo. Let's face the facts, right? There is no shortage of pretty girls. So if you see a girl that don't like you, the first thing you say is she ugly, she a hater, cause I'm cute. You look dumb. Don't get it twisted. You can be pretty and she can be pretty and she just don't like you. You can be smart and she can be smart. And y'all both think each other are idiots. Take a step back. Try to be unbiased and then speak. Commandment 4. Thou shalt use proper English. Now guys, I love slang and English and Spanish. I speak Ebonics sometimes, do different affectations on my voice when it's convenient. But don't be confused. She can absolutely speak perfect English. When you're trying to insult me and your English or whatever language you speak doesn't make any sense, what you say no longer matters. And likewise, if I'm speaking, which again brings me back to 1, know thy audience. If I'm trying to cuss out somebody from an Ivy League school, I don't think Ebonics is gonna do it. It's gonna be like the Charlie Brown noise. Wah, 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 wah. You want to be outspoken? You want to get your point across all the time? Make sure you know like the basics of English grammar. That way, no matter what circle you're in, your message comes across. That also goes for people who comment on YouTube videos and like, someone told me I was a hater specifically because I was ugly. Specifically? What? Commandment number 5. Thou shalt matrix dodge all of the hate. Now, being outspoken and being loud, you are undoubtedly going to irritate and annoy people. If you shut up and you're quiet, nobody looks at you, nobody cares, but when you speak, not everyone's going to agree. And that's just something you have to accept. There are people who won't like me because I'm loud. There are people who won't like me because I'm sarcastic. There are people who won't like me because my opinions are abrasive. And there are people who won't like me simply because my aura and their aura don't gel. I don't have to do anything to them. You ever just get in a room with someone and you're like, yeah, no, her, that one, not so much. It happens. It's normal. So when you decide you want to be outspoken, when you decide you want to make yourself known, when you decide you want to have a YouTube channel, you have to accept that hate is gonna come with it. You kind of gotta grow thicker skin. Can't be a loudmouth and outspoken and then cry every time someone disagrees with you. Actually, you could. And then you would be y'all's president. I got my Neo game on point and I'm just ready to dodge them all. Stick to commandments 1 through 4, be confident in who you are, and flourish in your loudmouth ways. I am super excited to be getting back to YouTube. I really appreciate the people who kept sending me snaps during my YouTube hiatus. I want to find her name because she actually really kept me smiling. Betty Yuki? I'm probably saying that wrong. Yasmin Say wrote me on Snapchat and then was shocked that I responded. I'm really regular. So write me, follow me on Instagram, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye guys.